Alright guys, so today I am taking a look at this fitness tracker. I have a couple more coming up in the following weeks if you want to do some comparison shopping. I also did one about 3 or 4 weeks ago roughly. And this band, you won't see, when I show you the application that goes with this band, you won't see any data for the current day or night. That's because this band didn't make it 1 week, but it came very close. On the 12th, I started wearing this somewhere between 7 and 8 o'clock at night. It was a Wednesday the 12th. And probably in the early evening, 6, 7 o'clock or so roughly, it actually died. The battery completely was exhausted. So that's going to vary, of course, between individuals and how often you use it and everything. So yeah, don't exactly take that as what you should expect for yourself. But I wore it non-stop, so washing dishes, washing my hands, which is often, showering, none of those things. I don't go swimming, so I can't say anything about that, but none of those situations caused any problems. And the band slips through, and then these two pieces just press into there, and it never came loose. This part never came undone from either of the two connecting points. And on the back is the heart rate sensor, which is one thing that makes this one a little more unique than some of the others. And in terms of plugging it in, you just plug it in with the USB that's built in, and it will take about an hour and a half to charge, maybe a little more, a little less, and then you can run it possibly about 5 to 7 days. So pretty accurate. Very, very pleased with the overall performance of the unit, and seemingly accurate, at least for the sleep portion. And the heart rate, that does actually seem to work pretty well. There's a green light that will be emitted from this occasionally, or whenever that's active. You won't see it right now. You may see it sometime during this video, but you can't see it right at the moment, obviously. So I like the orientation with this. I'll turn the lights where you can see this a little better, but I can look at it this way, instead of having to look at it only this way. So that's a nice option. Also, with this unit, there are a lot of options that can be changed and used right on the bracelet, where most require you use the app to do so. This one has a little bit more functionality in regards to options and setting them. I prefer mainly using the app. It's just a lot simpler, but it's cool if you don't have or don't want to use the app and you want to use it without the app. You're going to lose a lot of the benefits and the tracking aspect, but at least you can use that portion to adjust some of the settings, which is nice. So if I have to complain about anything with this, it's going to be because of the display. Whenever you are looking at distance, it will show kilometers on the bracelet, even though it's set to show miles on the app. And it does show on the app fine, and the other things are recognized and function on this. So that's pretty cool. Sedentary reminders, very nice feature. There's a lot of other features. You can check the link below the video to find out more and look at the price and everything else. So, but I mean, you got the box here, and there's a lot of functionality. The heart rate monitor makes this one unique. The sleep tracking, I think, is very interesting. The sedentary reminder is very useful. Don't really care too much about the remote shooting with camera functionality. Some people may like that, so that's cool. It doesn't inform you when you have an email, but chat heads active, you'll see message about that whenever Facebook Messenger alert, phone calls, alarms. Of course, you can set the alarm on this and feel the vibration and everything. So that's pretty cool. Comes with a nice little user manual, very simple, very easy. Overall, seemingly fairly accurate, especially with the sleep monitoring. So let's see if I can flip this light off and see if we can zoom and get a little better look. So you can see right now it's not paired with the Bluetooth because I'm actually taking a look at this bracelet over here I'm wearing right now. But you can see the battery status, the time, AM, PM, and the date. And if we swipe more, you can see calories burned, steps taken, distance traveled, I believe. That's those two. And in the heart rate monitor is the other option. Sorry. So I don't know. Just so you can see. And if you hold this down, you can go through some of the different options and things. So that's, like I said, very cool that you can do those type things right with the unit. The icons and the settings are better explained in the manual if you care to check that out. So let's see if we can take a look at the app. Let me zoom out just a little. So again, you're not going to see any data populated here at the moment, but if I tap on this, I can look at it, you know, in two different ways. That's going to be for activity. I have sleep and I have heart rate, and again, you'll see the amount of time you sleep, the go to sleep and wake up times. You can see in the bottom here, deep sleep, shadow sleep, walking sleep. That I thought was particularly interesting. And again, you get the heart rate, and again, tapping those changes between. You have a share link if you're a social media junkie and you want to share. There's quite a few options available, none of which I personally care about sharing. So like, go back there. On the bottom you have calorie, mileage, activity, duration. So you have some information and all. Very nice for the price, very impressive, and the app works really well. This is very fit for heart rate, or with heart rate. When you do the search, you'll find there's two of them on the Android, and this one is one that mentions heart rate. If you don't get that, you're not going to get the right functionality. Then you've got details. I like this because you can see the chart and some of the specific information. I don't know how well this is focusing. I don't think the camera can focus, and I apologize. I'm doing the best I can. The camera just doesn't seem to want to focus very well, best I can tell. But I like that you can see the different charting and the different information that gives you some specific information about the actual sleep, in this case the activity that sleep. Then you have the device tab. This is where you can basically set all your options, turn things off and on, you know, do the camera remote. The wrist sense works really well. When you raise your arm and turn your arm towards you, it automatically lights up, so that's cool. The anti-loss, if you get too far away from the unit, you know, the alarm setting if you want to turn that off and on. So that's all, you know, well and good. Then you have the battery capacity, which is very useful here at the top. So that's very you know, very good thing. Then you got the user. You set your target setting, which is basically how many steps you want to take, how much sleep you want to get. You know, confirm that. It'll say device not connected because I don't have it connected. So obviously you have to connect the device. My info, basically you can set up your birth date, male, female, weight, height, and things of that nature. And then of course you have the Google Fit if you want to log that with your Google account. So the app works really well. I've had no crashes, no problems. It syncs by pulling down. If you just pull down like this, you'll see it. Hopefully you'll see it says syncing right there at the top, but it's not going to do that right now. So, you know, that's pretty much it. This little icon here is grayed out, and I don't know what it actually is supposed to do. It looks like the binding, okay, yeah, I say it looks like the binding icon or something. So now it's syncing because it actually did go ahead and connect back to it. You're not going to see anything because I didn't wear it last night since it charged, and then I just went to sleep and didn't put it on. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Really overall very impressed with it. No water issues, so that was cool. I don't have anything else really to say about it other than that. Just that it does work really well, and it charges quickly, and it lasts almost an entire week. It may last some people a week, some people may not. Just depends on how much usage you get out of it, how much you light it up. I actually lit it up, I think, a pretty good amount, normal to above normal possibly. Okay, so find out more in the link below. Thanks for watching.